Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on in to the cold but wonderful settlement that is Kazakhstania or something, I don't know. Welcome yourselves back in, guys. I hope you're all out. We are in the winter of the 4th year here, just following you, Rando, as you go for a stroll, seeking shelter in the winter. Now, we are well into tier 2 at the moment and things are looking good. So we've got a bit of a gold income now. We're pretty stabilized on most things. Food, we've still got 5 months going through the winter here, and we will still be smoking up hopefully, and we should be good. But I hope you're all well. So we left off with a bit more industry. So we have this little industry section we have going over here. We got the wagon shop, we've got the Fletcher building, the basket shop, ×2 actually, which we need to go up to 4. So we're going to make baskets a bit of an early seller we can grab. We're knocking up a small bit of pottery. I'm just going to leave 2 in at the moment. And then we've got the cobbler shop. And up here, because of bad desirability, we have the tanner as well, tanning up some hides for our jackets, which is good. So if we go into resources, we're pretty good across the board at the moment. So we are fine. We also got in the first big farm, as you see here. So we're going through the rotation. We've got a bit of stuff to go on the next year before we get down. And then we'll continue on. But that does mean now we are in a position to get apiaries. And this is a very straightforward one, just to knock up candles, really. And to be fair, what I want to go over is the need for these. So although the honey bonus is really low, if you put bunches of them together, it doesn't matter. So what I'll be doing is chucking in a bit of a... I think I'll leave this for storage, but we'll have a bit of an apiary farm just over here. So you don't get the honey bonus, but you just get the base rate anyway. So there's no problem just chucking in a bunch together, right? And we're going to have it by the farms because that's where they collect from. Now, that used to be the case anyway. We'll see. We'll see. That's a lot of planks we'll be using and a lot of our stone, but that's okay. Let's get harvest up and running as well. So a lot of our winter is just prepping once again. I'm going to turn off trees. I'm just going to drag. I can't go down there. There is a bit of stone, but definitely don't want to go that way. There's a few stones. Oh, there's loads. Okay. We'll go and get all of these rocks that you can see over here as well. And we are finishing the salvage here. We're on 89%. So I'm just going to chuck the max in there and get that one finished. And that's going to be hopefully the swords if we want to get a soldier. A couple of soldiers inside of this company as well. But Skull Company here, as you can see, I like that you get this down here, by the way. You can see your units and stuff now, so better control of your units. But this is going to be just for defense. We are expecting the attack this year. Or next year, sorry. We'll see. Can't remember the exact time. And as you can see, a lot of our houses coming up into tier 2 as well. It's so gorgeous. Love it. The Great Thor. We are into the new year, though. Let's just check desirability here. We've got a little bit going on, so we want to be able to buffer it. What I'll be doing is something similar that I always do as well, and is a nice decorative row of trees at some point. But let's consider our first small park then. 150 gold. I don't mind that going in. I think we can get this so it covers all of these here. Probably a waste going there, if I'm honest. I think we can get a couple of houses up there. Might just squeeze it next to the marketplace here. Yeah, let's go in there. That's cool. Right, yearly taxes are in. We have a little bit of gold here, and I'm going to make sure we get some of the baskets in constantly. And I think that should still be enough willow. What I'll do is transfer a bit of this out so we can get that gold into our settlement to pay for that as well. And I won't really ever sell the hide coats and shoes because you need a bunch of those anyway. And yeah, what I will point out this year is we will get some apples in as well. So that's good. They don't have a very good spoil rate, but that's fine. I think I'm also probably going to need a second root cellar at some point. So let's go ahead and just get that in. We'll get it right next to that one. And we'll also get in our granary. So another 30 planks, but let's see where we can fit it good here. Let's go in there. You kind of want them all together when we get the rat catchers, obviously, but there we go. The apiary's in. And what we'll do is go into our graphs. So the way I do it, you just click up into your food little section here, and you get all your graphs in. So what we can do from this, try and remember where the thingy is. I think it's under agriculture. There we go. Honey and wax. We can keep an eye on it in here, and it gives you the spoil plus produce and consumed rate. So we can keep a close eye on the report for that. But the merchants are coming in, so I'm going to pause it up a second. And look at that. Baskets for sale. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and transfer a bit of that in. So what we'll be doing is probably buying in, when it's cheap, raw iron. We're going to want the iron ore. Keep us good, I think. And then pelts and stuff like that if we can. But I think I'll save the rest of this. So let's keep this going. I'm just going to try and transfer a bit more in. And then the next trader will also just stockpile a little bit of gold in here as well. And there it is. Let's get these sold off. What we could do is get a second one in. I'm not going to do it yet, because it's a waste of people. And as you can see, we have no labourers. Let's reduce the builders down. Send them into there. And that's because we're excavating still. We didn't complete the excavation yet. Let's prioritise that. Get that completely done. Let's reduce it down. So those 5 just get that bit done. But yeah, all of these new production buildings obviously cause this as well. And as these pop up and down, we're going to run out of trees to harvest as well if we're not careful, because of not having the people. So that will halt both planks and thingy production. So let's reduce the planks down to 4 just whilst they're in there. And our firewood did pause up as well. Oh, plenty of upgrades coming into all of these houses. The park did come in. There it is. The upgraded park is so much nicer, but that will do the job. That'll give good desirability for now. So 42% on some of these in the middle. And enough to get all of these upgraded. You can turn off automatic upgrade over here in this top right. So we could turn that off to stop using up the planks, but I like to just leave it on. All right, next traveling merchant has arrived. So let's check out trader number 2. Oh, they got cows. No chickens yet. We're still waiting on chickens. I don't think there's anything we want to buy or sell from these guys. So that is how we're going to go with it. We're going to have to consider soap at some point as well. But we haven't got the people to do that just yet. And I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more houses in. So I'm being cautious that we don't go too far because of the bandit camp. But I am tempted to go here and then get a road through the middle with a little bit of a space to cover for that. I think that works. Here we go. Perfect. So some gold, some firewood, some clothing. The heavy tool every time is really good early on. So that's good. That gives us our people back as well. Bring that out. But yeah, housing area is coming along nicely. We're going to have a lot of storage space. We're going to get some immigration coming soon anyway. And just keeping an eye on this, really. Everything other than faith is covered, so we may need to get that at some point. But also going to go ahead and get... Oh, do we get another one? I was thinking about getting a 3rd hunter's camp. These aren't reducing. We do have 8 over here as well. Maybe I send a 3rd hunter camp over there. We'll get another one in there. That's fine. And there we go. The immigration came in, so that's going to hopefully cover us now. There we go. We're back in the money. Let's put that back up a tiny bit. And then everything should be good. So all of the honey now coming in, hopefully. There we go. So we produced a good amount, and same for wax. So we can get into candles as well. And the other thing now is we just pop this one open. You can see we've got wax and honey coming in, which is both a good sellable item. Plus something we can actually work on over here as well. There we go. Candle shop. So firewood plus wax makes candles. That brings in more money as well. And doesn't have a negative desirability. So over... Just wondering actually if this is a good spot. I think it is. I'm trying to keep everything in range of the town centre for now. Let's pop it there. And then I think everything's good over here. That's fine. We just want to get the vault where we can as well, though. If I remember, yeah, 25 iron bars. I'm not going to be able to grab that yet. I think we need to get a bit of a major tree felling operation going as well. If I'm quick enough, I might be able to sell these baskets. He's got 12 days before he departs. Let's get a second one in. Let's try and make a little bit of money. I like to keep some because you need them in the settlement as well, because it makes them more efficient when they're selling. And it might be worth also transferring in a little bit of herbs, just because, let's say like 50, and we can say keep in stock. So they'll always try and transfer 50 in. What that will do is stop some of the wastage, because we're not using it yet. So we may as well. All right, weed levels at 59%, so yield is going up. We're almost max. I think we'll be fine for this year. And then we'll decide what we want to do over here. I am tempted to try and get some hay. Does impact fertility a little bit because I'm going to go to the chickens. I might go for some carrots and then some beans. I think the reason why the beans are good is they impact fertility, so they bring fertility levels up. We may need to sacrifice this one though. I think we're okay for food to get rid of that one and then put in a clover or two. Or can't quite get it in, so I'll probably just go with that. Yeah, let's go like that actually. That's much better. So we'll have hopefully this going right down, so that should reduce it to probably 40 by the time this hits. That should get maximum yield. That's a lot of food. Let's go ahead and connect this one up as well around the garden here. Let's just go into there. I might just get a couple of smaller shrubs along the garden edge here. They don't have good range actually, so I think that's a bit of a waste. It might make more sense to although it doesn't affect desirability, it's a bit of a waste of money to do that right now. It's probably best just to get this in. Let's wait though. We don't need to worry about it yet. Most houses should be ready to be upgraded soon. We just need to factor in maybe a garden down here. And then one up there as well. But once we get the doctors and stuff, it shouldn't be a problem. I forgot to sell, but we are ready for the next one at least anyway. So we'll keep topping that up. Hopefully get a big bump in sales. I'm just looking. I think we'll be okay to transfer in a small amount of pottery too, because we're not using it up yet. And that honey is also a good idea because we're not going to be making beer anytime soon. So I'm just going to make sure that gets transferred in as well. All right, I see a indicator for no water down this end. So let's go ahead and get one kind of in place to cover it over here. Let's also prioritize that because that can cause illness too. So let's make sure that's sorted. And yeah, let's get this hunter shack. Now, I think, to be fair, I reckon I could have all three on this section. Tempting, though, to go and grab that 8. Yeah, let's just farm that one so we don't work it down too much. And I think I'm going to grab in 2 more archers. So we're going to go to 4. We're going to have a little band of 4 right now just to make sure we've got enough defense for when something comes. I was wrong, by the way. I think yes, you have to let me know. Maybe it's year 7 when the first one comes. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and get the soap shop ready as well. So this is a terrible desirability, but that's okay. You can go all the way over here next to our tanner. Nice and close to storage. 50 planks, though. Just keeping it away from these guys. And I think I'm going to bring this up to go to 100. So let's get them just in this bit here. I think I might want to leave that slot there for now, just in case. And let's go ahead and get one in here. All right, midwinter. I think I'm going to spend a little bit of my gold now just trying to get these guys up. I am tempted to get in the flagpole. I just haven't decided where I want it yet. Kind of would be nice down here. I don't think I'll be going much further. I'm trying to think of the best thing because the upgraded one. I don't think that's the best use of our thingy here. Festival pole might be, though, if I'm honest. Doesn't hit these bottom ones, but does... Oh, that would have been good. Does go in well. Could put it down here. We're going to build this way eventually anyway, so I think I might do that. Let's go festival pole there. Might look silly at the moment, but I kind of have an idea. I think I'm going to pave it down by the pond here. We're going to encompass that into something that might look good later on, I think. Alright, can we afford the school as well? I think we can because it doesn't have an upkeep. So I think school, we have to decide whether it goes... Oh, it doesn't fit there. So I think here kind of fits perfectly here. So let's have a look. Does ruin... No, that's cool. Let's get the school going then and we'll get that in. And into year number 6, guys. Looking really good. How is this now? So hopefully we have enough reduction from this one. Rockiness is looking good. I think I can go ahead and assume something over here. And I think I might get in my first wheat. Has the heat tolerance. I think we'll be good. And then we'll start that. Or do we get the hay? I'm hoping we can buy these chickens in really soon. We've got enough money to do it. However, to do this, if I'm honest, I think I will. I think I'm going to try and keep a clover every year on this. I don't know if it's affected or works as well as it used to, but... Oh, we're now pumping out soap too, which is really, really nice. That is another ingredient that should keep them happy. So we've got cleanliness. We are good. Okay, baskets for 12. That is okay. And there's the chickens. Oh, yes. Let's sell the baskets. Let's buy in some chickens. So they will multiply anyway. I think, let's get 6. Let's get 6 chickens. I don't want to spend all my money. Or do I? We could actually be a bit cheeky here and buy in some of the bricks, but they're quite costly. That means we could build some things earlier. The sand, we can make sand anyway. Or harvest sand, sorry. I think we'll just go, let's go to 8. Let's go 10. We can't afford that many. Right, 3 more then. 9 it is. We're going to assign them all to the chicken barn. There you go, birth rate 3 per year, so it'll be up before you know it as well. We just need maybe a bit of hay then. They will feed them our other stuff. Let's have a look. Let's just do it. We don't need those beans. Not enough room? What? Okay, let's go like that. What does that do to fertility? Impacts fertility minus 1%. We should be good after this year then. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Bit of a rash decision there, but that's fine. Let's take a moment just to have a little look as the school comes in as well. It should be built in a moment. Really coming along, isn't it? We are on a bit of a hill there, actually. This could be pretty good for defense. If they come this way, not so much. We may try and expand and build up here. I might have... yeah, I think that's a good shout because the hill is pretty high. Could be for the best, but there's the school. Looking good. Looking really good. That should boost these guys up and get the last ones upgraded that we need. So we have the official 100 houses. Now, if you go over like 10 months, you get better immigration as well. So do want to kind of bump the food up as much as we can. I am just going to go straight into 2 of these as well. Can you see this? We're getting eggs from them already. It's why I wanted to grab them. It is just... Oh my god. Livestock born already? I just got really lucky. We're on 13 now. So that does require more hay, but we'll get that in now. Bit of a mission. Maybe I should move this over here eventually. We'll see. We'll see. I'm okay with it being up there for now. Now, it would also be tempting to try and get another fruit farm here where the fertility is good, but I think we'll be okay with the 1 for now. They are pretty good. Not sure at what point we go up to 2 in there either. Labourers we're a bit low on to consider that just yet, but let's have a look what the traders are offering now. So second trader's in. We got money spare here if we wanted. We could sell them some honey by the looks of it. That's pretty much it. We are getting in a lot of hide coats here. I mean, gold's gold, right? It's another 150. Early on, you do need a fair bit. So let's go with that. And I think that'll do. That will do. I could buy more chickens. Yeah, buying 2 more. 2 more chickens. Let's try and max this out as quick as possible. They are pretty good because they obviously give waste plus eggs plus meat once you have it. I'm not sure what 1 chicken gives meat-wise, but... And 7 people arriving. Please do come on in. That is perfect timing. Right, we should be good then to up this a little bit. Let's just take a look. We got soap. Baskets are looking good. I might change the bows. Did we get the Fletcher? We did. Let's go to a second one here. And we want the ratio. Let's go 4-to-1 with arrows to bows for now. Because we'll be trying to push into crossbows eventually anyway. As you can see, we've got no surplus of arrows here. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think the archers carry 20 arrows if you're a specific archer company. 20 arrows each. And I can also see complaints. Let's get another one down here as well, just to cover these bottom houses. So we've got a little bit of triangle going around these guys. 106 for space here. Let's have a look at where the next lot of houses. I think we do want to utilize this section here. We're cutting into that a little bit, but I think the marketplace could do with being shuffled down 1. Let's shuffle it down just 1 here. I can get a little garden attached to that. Let's also get that one prioritized so we can get that sorted. And then a few more houses. So we're going to go in here. So if we're sensible, I think I do that. And then we move this forager shack over. Let's move it down here. It's a pretty big bandit camp, that. Raider camp. Really scared of that one, I won't lie. And now all of a sudden we've got 18 labourers. Let's go up to 10 builders spare there. We're only using 3 at the moment, but that's fine. How is the hay coming along? I'm not going to add or move anything on these. Most of them should be in the middle ground here, so we should be fine. Also tempted to bin this one off again. just go max clover. Although that does bring fertility levels up. We want to bring the weed levels down, right? I'm pretty sure. I think it's carrots. No, one of them. Turnips is 4 of 10. One of them is really good weed suppression. Yeah, buckwheat, look. I'll tell you what. Buckwheat with the heat tolerance. That should bring the weed suppression down. So let's put that in because of the 10 out of 10. I know it impacts fertility by 1, but I think fertility is high enough. And we do have night soils on the go. And this will ramp up massively now because of the farm building. So take a look at them. Turned into the chickens. They produce a lot of eggs. Look at that. That is so good. So good. I'm not sure if you need those for the tier 5 baking, guys. You'll have to let me know as well. I had a feeling you might do. But again, I could also be massively wrong on that one as well. Right, let's grab one of our people. What are you doing? You are a labourer chopping logs. Let's use you. And let's go on a bit of a stomp with you. You can just flag it, but I'm just going to manually assign these guys. Actually, you know what? Go back. Let's do it properly. Let's go and uncover some of the land. There's iron there, which is good. So this might be the way I go, because I know the mountain was up here. This is going to be our best bet. Probably getting coal in the ground. Again, another iron as well. It'd be nice to set up a little outpost over here, because I see deep sand. There's a bit of gold, and that iron now changes it as well. So we could go this way. Raider camp is attacking my villagers. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get out of there. He didn't die. He's fine. Right, raider camp here, so we can't come down this way. We need to build amass an army of some kind to deal with that. And then we have boars over here. Okay, farming spot for boars. They're a bit annoying when you're trying to uncover, I won't lie. And then what we can do is kind of tick these just to see. There's 2 iron deposits. There's another 1,300 there. Oh, we've got a third. I love that. You can check. We have a third deer over there. We can't quite reach that, I don't think. That would have been perfect to have all 3. But that's cool. Let's mark the raider camps on the map as well. I do love that we can do that. It's very, very handy. Oh, there we go. Hay is coming in. There you go. Threshing away, look, with their scythes. Grabbing all the goodies in. Chickens, you will have your fodder soon. All right, with that little bit of shuffle going on then, let's get some more smaller gardens in place, so where we can fit them. I did leave some slots. Let's go you and you. We'll bring them in a little bit. We may need to consider some kind of doctor eventually. Healer's house, sorry. But it is pretty costly. So that's 25 a month. We could afford it. But if I'm honest, I'd rather get the temple. We need to decide where we're going to have this. Maybe we have town centre over here. We may need to move these food storage to this side. Might start that now. Yeah, let's get them moved. Let's pop them over this way. Not sure if we lose all our food for doing that. Both of these prioritised. And then, yeah, I think I might pop the... depends. Here might be really good because we'd be pretty central if we go for a second housing area this way. And then let's flag down here. Let's take a look at what we're working with. And then up here a little bit, let's also send some exploration points. Oh, wow. 2 infinite clays over there. That's going to be our clay farm. We won't be using it at base here. And that looks like some kind of mountainous range over there as well. So we'll go that way. So worth mentioning, the only building we haven't got from our resource tree tier 2 at the moment, aside from all the mines, is the Weaver's building and the armory. Charcoal kiln we will grab when we've got better production for that, but we can't do any of this until we get proper iron on the go. Weaver we can, but we'd need another farm. But at the moment, I think we have spare. We're still okay. That linen clothing should last a little bit. Right, there we go. Weed suppression isn't bad. I think we should knock that right down. And then by the time we get on to the wheat in 2 years' time... I don't think that's the right play. Hold on. I think it is. We can get bread on the go. Also tempted to try and get cows in. It's too much, though. We've got to do one thing at a time, so... Yeah, let's keep the wheat going. Let's get... Oh, that costs 250 flax to get it. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick look. So weed suppression is 3 of 10 on flax. Maybe we pop that here. Am I happy with this? This is the question. I know I keep changing it, guys. Let's go flax. Let's get the flax in. And then the wheat, we'll see. Then this year we'll get onto maybe the beans. I think that might be the best play. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. That's good. All right, time for some more apiaries as well. Please don't judge, guys. I know they're all bunched up. You see the honey bonus. It doesn't matter. You still get loads. I could do either side, though. It might be smart. Get a little bit of an apiary section going here as well. Just either side. Next farm, I'm probably going to make it just the longer one. I'm being wary of this. So, but yeah, I think I'll cut into that section there. It doesn't look like deers are getting in through this, so it does work. And let's look to transfer a few items in, ready to be sold as well. We'll get the honey in again. Honey's used for beer, if you wonder. I think it's beer anyway. And then baskets. We have 48. I'm tempted to get a third basket maker in. Not making as quick as I'd like. Yep, let's do it. Right, third basket shop. Let's go there. Ramp these up nice and good. We've got plenty of labourers to accommodate at the moment. Food is still solid, so no drama there. Everything is looking spicy. We're just coming into year 7 now as it comes in. Look at the settlement, guys. Glorious stuff. But there we have it all. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, really, really appreciate you. Really, really do. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. If you want to support me that little bit extra, do consider a member on the channel or Patreon. As always, hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.